Ray, you're supposed to be here a while ago.
Sorry, Daddy, I was out fixing an idea's icebox.
Can you believe my son? I'm over here trying to hand him an empire. He's out there fixing an icebox. What's this?
It's an application for college. I've been thinking about it.
4 years, away from home, when everything you need to learn, I'm teaching you, right here within these walls. My grandfather taught me, and I teach you. That chain must not be broken.
No, Daddy, but I thought we discussed this.
Stanford, do I sense disinclination?
None of my business, man.
There's a whole world outside Zebulon, and I want to get to know it.
Who are you getting these ideas from? Where's that book you were reading?
Gave it away.
Good. Let the jazz agent fetch someone else.
Man, the Conklins.
The Conklins. And Charlotte, what about them?
They've got a beautiful daughter, Ola.
Well, daughter with resources.
Stanford, what exactly isn't Joe business?
The Conklins are a family that drive produce trucks across this state, and we are the second biggest purveyors of produce for 300 miles.
So you want me to marry a girl for her trucks?
Well, that's an equation they don't teach you in college.
Where's the romance in that?
Romance?
I have no comment.
No comment? What do you think that was?
Just have lunch with her.
Couldn't do that. I know their daughter. She's a dumbbell.
Doesn't have to be her. The Wilsons in Winston-Salem have a daughter and a very active horse farm.
I've met her. She's indistinguishable from the horses.
How about Naomi Wace, the daughter of tobacco? And she plays the banjo. All right, fine, I know.
I couldn't carry on a conversation with any of them.
You don't have to carry on a conversation. You ever seen me carry on a conversation with your mother?
It's not necessary.
And that is a tragedy.
Son, the way it works is the business is handed down and we marry conveniently in order to live well.
Don't break the chain, right, Daddy?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, and a man's gotta do what he's got to. A well-bred wife with a silver spoon and knife will butter your bread twice as good as you do. I remember when I was your age, back when I was settling down. Your mother and I were engaged, and I opened up a bank account. You can't expect the future to be just like the past. You haven't got a clue, sir. Please try to understand. When I stood tall side by side with your grandpa, there was just nothing at all we couldn't do. With all due respect, I observe and I object. There's no rush for me to step into your shoes. You can't waste your time on foolish things when there's real work to be done. There won't be any stopping you and me when you do what I tell you, son. You have no idea what I would do to take this dynasty. Roll me on the river, lead me right back to this house. I won't be on the river, just let me go now. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, when a man's gotta do what he's got to. When I stood tall side by side with your grandpa, there was just nothing at all we couldn't do. I can't understand why you can't comprehend what to do. Why can't I get through to you? Ah! Jim Ray, are you the father of Alice Murphy's child?
It's conceivable.
Jim Ray, sometimes you are too eloquent.
She's going to have a baby.
It appears she is.
How's she going to see her?
And what?
Tell her I love her.
You don't mean that. Now, I might feel like you do, but you're young, Jimmy Ray.
I know those feelings, those misleading ones. I felt them before, but with Alice, I see her and it's different. She has these special qualities.
Special qualities. These special qualities exist only in your imagination. The last thing we need is you dragging around a callow bride and child. Everywhere we do business. You let me take care of this.
Daddy, I'll handle this. It is my right and my responsibility.
I'm glad that shame is here in the woods, not in our house.
Quiet. You'll wake the baby with your ran.
Oh, yeah, thank God it's a boy. You know, it was Eve who tempted Adam. Isn't that right, Alice? You bewitched him.
Mr. Murphy, ladies.
You came to see your grandson.
So, this is the child.
Isn't he beautiful?
Yes, fine looking.
We named him after his father. Isn't that right, little James? And where is Jimmy Ray? He's been here every day cooing over his boy.
He's on an errand to Durham.
On a Sunday. Stanford, you come to see the baby?
I love children.
Now, this terrible and tragic situation must be salvaged.
Fortunately, there is a solution.
And I'm here to see that it is implemented. A legal and completely anonymous adoption.
What?
No, that is not a solution.
A legal and completely anonymous adoption. That is the only solution.
I have the papers drawn up here.
Are you aware of this?
Somewhat.
And I've spoken with Jimmy Ray. He agrees.
He agrees.
He certainly does.
I doubt that.
Didn't he, Stanford?
He sure did.
Now, you're not of age, and only your father has to give consent. The true father in this situation is decidedly unclear.
You watch the way you talk about our daughter.
Nobody is taking my baby.
You've got to be reasonable. Don't deny him a better way of life when he can grow up with pride. Folks will laugh and talk behind his back if you bring home a bastard child.
You can't take him. He's my baby. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
Don't be foolish, why would you want to do this? Don't you want what's best for him?
I know people wealthy and agreeable who would like to take them there.
You can't take him. No, don't take him. You can't take my baby boy. Daddy, don't you let him. Mama, don't let him. You can't take my baby boy.
I will take the baby myself to the state agency involved.
They've already been
You
contacted.
can't.
I'll sign it.
No, you're not.
Oh, I have to do what I think is right for our daughter.
No, Daddy, no.
Don't be selfish. Let him go in hell. Hell, leave behind a world of shame. If he's ridiculed and they make fun of him in school, you only have yourself to blame.
Please don't take him.
My grandson.
No, don't take him.
He's the only way.
You can't take my baby
success. A man must provide for his family and ensure their happiness. I won't be duped, your young mother is confused to imagine she could use my son. I won't let anybody stand in the way of the plans that I made. Not anymore! A man must engage his backbone, stand up straight and be strong. A man must engage his backbone and right what has gone wrong. Well, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, but a man's gotta do what he's got to. I won't let anybody stand in the way of the plans I made. Not even you! A man must protect his family, shield them from all pain. A man must protect his family and preserve his good
You shouldn't be drinking.
Something's gotta calm my agitation.
You should be lying down.
There's no doubt about it. Yellow as a sunflower. There's poison in my liver, they tell me. That's a swift thing.
Maybe not. There's medicine.
Briefcase, where are you headed?
Chapel Hill.
Overnight.
Maybe more. Maybe a week or more.
Who's gonna take care of me?
I've arranged it.
You take care of me. Son takes care of the father. Same way the father took care of the son.
I'll be back.
What's in Chapel Hill? Business? I hope.
What do you think?
That girl? It almost ruined you. Stay away from her. Trouble once is trouble always.
She and I are bonded. And we have a child out there. Somewhere. But together maybe we can find him and they claim.
Find him.
Why not? You'd be surprised what can be accomplished when we look for him and we
You'll never find that child.
What are you talking about?
Still holding that suitcase, Jimmy Ray. I took care of my son that night. I made everything right for you, so you could go out into the world without encumbrance.
That adoption should have been my decision.
There was no adoption.
What do you mean?
I'm as sure as I was. Did you in baptismal waters.
Is this the liquor talking?
Nobody knew the mayor on that train. I got in on Ryan County. Just a businessman passing through. But not with papers and a briefcase. With something better. Something better to relocate.
What? What'd you have?
Had me a baby in a suitcase.
What do you mean? What did you do?
I walked to the back of the train where there was just me and the creature and the clatter of the tracks. And I stepped out between the cars.
No.
And as we passed over the river, I flung it high into the air. I've heard of evil in the world, but you and I are flesh and blood. did it for you.
There goes our chance for happiness, and all our hopes and dreams. I'll never get to see his face, or know the boy he'd be. I can never go see her again, never look into her eyes again. I can never tell her why. How could she ever love me now? Ooh, how could she ever love me now? Heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Look at what you've done to me. You destroyed me. I can never go see her again. I can never hurt her with all this. I can never tell her the lie. You may as well have murdered me when you cast him away that night. All I have to live for has done. I can never go see her again, never hold her in my arms again. I could never break